Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good start to the week. So we're here for the first game of the week as Cambridge take on Reading in League One. Hope you guys are up for this one. So just bear me a second, guys. I'll share the team news on the screen with you guys. Don't forget, please do hit that like button, guys, and consider subscribing if you're new. We do a lot of match watch alongs and chat with fans here at Fan Den, and also we will be doing other stuff as we continue to build the channel. So if it sounds good to you guys, do consider hitting that subscribe button. So we're off and running as Cambridge on the attack down that far side as Reading challenging for the ball, but Reading unable to stop it as Cambridge take it to the byline. Cross comes in, it's headed towards goal, saved and knocked away as Reading now scrapping for the ball with Cambridge on this near side, and eventually it's knocked out of play for a throw-in. But hectic start to the game, guys. Only 50 seconds in and already Cambridge managing to get in behind that Reading defence. Sorry, guys, a bit thirsty tonight. It's been a crazy day and it's very warm. So Cambridge now with the ball, midway inside their own half as they chip the ball forward, but challenge comes in, and that's going to be a free kick as the referee comes across and tells the Reading player he's not happy with that challenge. And Stevie, how's it going, Stevie? Stevie saying, evening, guys. How's it doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for making yourself available tonight, Stevie. So Cambridge on the attack now, down that far side, long ball forward as Reading try to intercept it and just see it out as it goes past the byline, and that will be a goal kick to Reading. So thanks for that, Stevie. Top man, thank you, mate. Oh, it's warm. It's a warm evening, guys. So now Cambridge with the ball on that far side as the ball is kicked long up the field, and both sets of players challenging for it, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. So throwing to Cambridge. No, the referee's given the foul, so it's going to be a free kick to Cambridge. On the far side, close to the edge of the pitch, just inside the Cambridge half. As they kick the ball long now out to this near side. Now Cambridge getting in behind as they come towards the byline, cut back. As now Reading come across to press the ball. Cambridge crossing it in, and it's a bit too much on that ball as it goes behind, and that will be a goal kick. But good idea there from Cambridge, in fairness. Trying to switch the play from the far side to this near side, trying to stretch the Reading formation. So now Reading play out from the back. So ball down that far side as Reading come forward. Cambridge challenging for the ball. And now it's knocked up the field as both sets of players challenging for it now on the halfway line. Cambridge eventually get it away as they knock it back to their defenders. Now played out wide to this near side as Reading come in with a challenge, and it's knocked out of play for a throw-in. Cambridge now with the throw-in taken quickly as they play it back to their defensive line and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper kicks the ball long out wide to that far side, and he's actually kicked it out of play. So that's going to be a throw into Reading on the far side, just inside their own half, but close to the halfway line. As now the ball played back to the Reading defensive line. Goalkeeper coming out for Reading as he kicks the ball long up the field, out to that far side. Both sets of players challenge for it as Cambridge are ones to get it under control. Now Cambridge kicking the ball long up the field as both sets of players challenging for it, and it's Reading that managed to knock it away out to that far side for a throw-in. Really, really fast pace so far at this game, guys. So Reading taking the throw-in quickly as both sets of players challenge for it on that far side, and Cambridge have won it. Play it back to their defensive line before coming back down that far side. Cambridge really moving well so far, trying to move the ball at speed. So the ball now with Reading as they now try to play out from the back, kicking the ball long down that far side of the field as Reading come across to challenge for it, and eventually the ball goes out of play just in front of the dugouts, pretty much bang on the halfway line. The ball comes in, it's headed up the field as now Cambridge come forward, playing it forward, but a bit too much on that ball as Reading intercept it. Now Reading play it back to the goalkeeper who's out of his area. He kicks it long up the field as now both sets of players jumping to head the ball, as eventually it's Reading that get it down. Now Reading coming forward midway inside the Cambridge half of the field. Mistime passes, Cambridge win it back though, as now Cambridge quickly launch a long ball down this near side as they come racing forward now towards the edge of the Reading box. Such end-to-end so far, guys. Cambridge now cutting the ball inside as they play it across the edge of the goal. Shot comes in and it's high and wide and over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for Reading. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be appreciated. And if you haven't already, thank you very much. So Reading now playing out from the back. I say, come forward. If I was a Reading fan, I'm not sure I'd be comfortable with how much the Reading goalkeeper's coming out of his area. Ball played out wide to this near side. Is now Reading come forward towards the Cambridge box as they play it towards the edge of the box now. Cambridge cuts it out, knocking it out on this near side as it's deflected away. And that will be a throw in to Cambridge. Just a little deflection. I thought that was going to be a Reading throw in, but it took a deflection off a Reading player on its way out. So Cambridge with the throw in as they bring the ball back in now. It's kicked long up the field and it's gone out midway inside the Reading half of the field on this near side. Ball comes in from the throw-in. So Reading now play it back to the goalkeeper. Now goalkeeper plays it out to the far side. It's now Reading trying to switch the play. Coming forward now. And they just didn't keep that ball in there. The referee's blown the whistle for the player felt he kept it in, but referee thinks otherwise. So it'll be a Cambridge throw-in on the far side, just inside their own half. So Cambridge playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Reading come to challenge for the ball. Reading winning it back. Now Reading coming forward towards the edge of the Cambridge box as they play it in. Shot comes in, but it's deflected behind. And that will be a corner to Reading on the far side. Yeah, just a very congested box. He couldn't get... well, he tried to get the accurate shot, but as it's gone through the bodies, one of the Cambridge players has managed to deflect it behind. So Reading now with a corner, taken short. Now it's crossed in, headed away. As Cambridge now pick up the pieces outside the box. Now Cambridge moving up the field at speed as they try to hit Reading on the counter-attack. And played the ball forward there, but a bit too much place on that. and the Cambridge forward unable to get to it before the goalkeeper intercepted it. So Reading back with the possession now at the back. Ball played up the field as it goes straight out of play on this near side. And that will be a throw in midway inside the Cambridge half to Cambridge. So if you just joined us, guys, still 0-0. Just gone past 10 minutes gone. Cambridge looking very dangerous, but Reading have looked dangerous on occasions. But Reading, at the moment, forced to absorb the pressure as obviously the home team really trying to turn the screw at the minute as they now work the ball down that far side. Reading come across to challenge for it, and it's gone out of play deep inside the Reading half of the field as Cambridge take it quickly now, playing it into the centre. And so Reading getting bodies back behind the ball as now Cambridge switched the play out to this near side, playing it back to go forward as now they chip the ball in behind, looking to try and get in behind the Reading defence, taking it to the byline, ball crossed in, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept that, and that will relieve the pressure momentarily for Reading. But nice idea there for Cambridge. Been playing quite impressive in this first 10 minutes, guys. Although I've got to also acknowledge Reading have also been quite tight. They've been keeping themselves tight at the back, anticipating the runs from Cambridge, but also trying to get forward themselves. So really tasty game so far, guys. Now Reading kick the ball long down this near side, but the Reading player unable to get on the end of that as the Cambridge player just sees it roll out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Cambridge. The ball kicked long by the goalkeeper up the field as it goes out on this near side, throwing to Reading. Reading take it quickly, throwing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it out to that far side. It's now Reading build again from the back, coming forward up towards the halfway line. It's now Cambridge come across to press the ball, but Reading managed to work through that press as they creep forward now into the Cambridge half. Still on that far side as they play a 1-2. Now the ball crossed in as it's the goalkeeper manages to intercept that, and that will relieve the pressure for Cambridge. Ball kicked long now by the goalkeeper out to that far side. Both sets of players trying to win the ball as eventually it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw into Cambridge inside the Reading half of the field, but close to the halfway line as they take it now, throwing it back to their defensive line, playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Reading push up the field to press the ball from the front. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long on that far side. Two players coming together, and the referee blows for a foul. Yeah, there's not a lot in that, guys. He weren't even looking. It's the Cambridge players just he's been leaning back as he's tried to intercept the ball, and he's just nudged the Reading player, and that's what the foul for. He weren't even looking at the Reading player, to be fair. But the referee seeing that as a free kick, worthy of a free kick. So ball kicked long up the field as now Reading come forward down this near side as Cambridge come across to challenge for it. Reading moving towards the edge of the box as Cambridge now we're trying to challenge for the ball. Reading playing it forward and it's gone out of play, and that will be a goal kick. So goalkeeper kicking the ball long out to this near side. Reading now intercept the ball. So Reading now with the ball kicked long down that far side as Cambridge come across the challenge for it. Foul comes in, but referee says no foul as Reading now bring it into the centre. But then play it back out to that far side as Cambridge come to challenge for the ball. Reading just knocking it about at the moment inside the Cambridge half, but Cambridge come to press the ball and it forces Reading to play it all the way back to the halfway line and eventually back to the goalkeeper as they come again now down this near side. Oh, Cambridge challenge for it now. Cambridge winning it back, knocking it down at speed as they come forward now, but Reading reading it well as they come across the challenge for the ball. Now Reading winning it back as they play the ball long up the field towards the edge of the Cambridge box, and now we got a foul on this near side. Yeah, Reading play there, trying to win the ball back, but he's got more of the man than he did of the ball. So that will be a free kick to Cambridge. So goalkeeper comes across to take the free kick, kicks the ball long up the field. Now both sets of players challenge for it as Reading. Oh, we've got another coming together of players here. Reading had the ball momentarily, but then Cambridge challenged for the ball and it ended up where got a bit scrappy between the two players, and eventually the Cambridge players gone to ground, winning a free kick. So this free kick is probably about 25 yards out, guys. Not quite bang on central, slightly out to this near side. Cambridge taking it now. Oh, that's really poor for Cambridge. What was he thinking there? Really poor. He's tried it as a cross, but he's ended up just kicking it out of play. So Thomas, the Cambridge player that's kicked it out of play. So that big goal kick now to Reading. Reading now knocking the ball out to this near side. So they play it forward now. Played out wide to that far side as they come towards the edge of the halfway line now, chipping the ball forward as it's challenged for on this near side by both sets of players. Cambridge managed to clear their lines as they kick the ball long up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Reading. And the referee, I'm not sure. Well, the referee's blown for a free kick here, but I'm not sure what for. Didn't see an awful lot wrong there. Cambridge now with a free kick taken quickly. As now they work it out to that far side. Reading challenge for the ball as they win it back now. Playing it forward up towards the edge of the box on that far side, but too much pace on that ball and it's gone straight out of play. And that will be a Cambridge goal kick. So, guys, please do consider hitting that like button and drop your comments in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Hear your thoughts on this game. If you're a Cambridge fan or a Reading fan, please do hit the like button. As I say, likes and views will be giving us a clue in the future which games to target as we continue to build the channel. The channel will get busier and we may be more selective with games. So please do hit that like button if you are a Reading or Cambridge fan. Ball played out wide to that far side now as it's gone out of play, and that's going to be another throw-in to Cambridge. I don't know how many throw-ins Cambridge have had in this game, but they've had a fair few so far, guys. We're only just coming up with 19 and a half minutes gone, so we're close to 20 minutes. But yeah, I've got to say, I reckon Cambridge have had possibly 15 throw-ins already. Easy. So ball now back with Reading in their back line as they now try to push up towards the halfway line, playing it out wide to that far side. As now they come forward into the Cambridge half. Challenge comes in from behind from Cambridge, and that's going to be a foul. What was he thinking? Why do players do that? You know you're going to give away the foul when you put a challenge in from behind like that. So, yeah, that's going to be a free kick in a reasonably good position for Reading. Stevie's saying, want some goals, laugh out loud. Well, absolutely, Stevie. Yeah, thanks, mate. Hopefully we'll get some. It's definitely an end-to-end game, mate, so far. So definitely a good chance in the 90 minutes. We're going to have some goals. Ready now with a free kick. Ball crossed into the box, headed towards goal. And the goalkeeper manages to save that. And that will relieve the pressure for Cambridge momentarily. But good effort. I think it might have just been creeping wide, that. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up towards the halfway line. Both sets of players challenge for it as Reading now come away with it. Reading moving the ball out wide to that far side as now they come forward towards the edge of the Cambridge box. Ball crossed in, or should I say chipped in, as Cambridge doing everything they can to get the challenge in. And that's going to be a free kick. I'm not sure. So, yeah, it's strange that we're getting a game in League One on Monday night, guys, but we better get used to it. Apparently, TV rules are going to be changing again potentially next year, so we could be having 3 o'clock kickoffs changed quite a lot from next season. I think there's still some negotiating with that, but I know that the FA, I've been reading, are prepared to relax the rules for TV companies to move the 3 o'clock kickoffs around more. So be mindful of that, guys. I'm not sure exactly when it's kicking in, but I know that the TV companies are in deep negotiations with the EFL and the Premier League about the 3 o'clock kickoff watershed. So ball kicked long down that far side by Reading, headed back in the direction it came from by Cambridge, as eventually it goes out of play inside the Reading half of the field, just close to the halfway line on that far side of the field. Don't forget, guys, still 0-0, so you are more than welcome to drop in a score prediction if you feel you want to have your thoughts heard. Ball played forward now by Reading as misplaced pass, and now Cambridge intercept it. Cambridge now with a crossfield pass out to this near side. Coming forward as Reading come to challenge the ball, but now Reading cut inside as they play the ball forward towards the edge of the box and now knocking it out wide as they now keep the pressure on. Ball chipped in, but it's a poor one and it's gone out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Reading. But that was a good bit of play there from Cambridge, who were just knocking it about as they moved up towards the edge of the box. They moved up, they creeped up gradually, but they was playing it in like a where they were trying to stretch Reading from left to right as they moved it forward, which is really got to give credit to a lower league team for using that kind of tactic. Clearly trying to stretch the Reading formation from left to right to create more gaps in their defence, or at least that what it looked like. Now Reading coming forward as they play it out to this near side. Oh, Reading seem to be a little bit off the boil at the minute. They've made a few mistimed passes, and they've just knocked it out of play completely by accident. It just mistimed his interception of the ball, and it's just snuck out of play. But yeah, been noticeable that Reading have made a few little mistakes like that in the early stages of the game. So the ball comes in as it's knocked out again on this near side. And that's going to be another throwing, but this time to Reading. So Reading now throwing the ball up towards the halfway line as Cambridge intercept it. They chip the ball forward as comes towards the edge of the box, but the goalkeeper is waiting in, anticipating that ball. So now Reading build again from the back. Stevie's saying TV companies certainly like to mess around with things. Well, yeah, it could be, but I think the debate about the 3 o'clock kickoff's been going on for years, hasn't it? The TV companies have never liked it, to be fair, mate, because the FA, I think it's the FA that have the rules where they can't televise the games at 3 o'clock. It was originally done to try and protect, because the FA were worried about fan attendance dropping at games because the more games being available on TV. But I think obviously as technology has changed and we've seen how it's been introduced and more TV companies are becoming interested in the English Football League, I think they've reevaluated the situation and now they're a bit more open-minded to it. So we'll see what happens though, Stevie. You are right in a way, mate. A lot of always the media companies debating with games and stuff like that. So thanks for that, Stevie. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ben. Oh, we've got both sets of players challenging for the ball on that far side. Now we've got a Cambridge player down on the ground. And Reading player there that's put the challenge in has got a yellow card for that challenge as he looks a bit crestfallen. Yeah, it was just a clumsy challenge. Yeah, clumsy. He's tried to clear the ball, but as he's lunged in, approaching the Cambridge player, he's made the lunge to try and knock the ball forward, but as he's done it, he's overstretched himself and he's ended up clattering into the Cambridge player. So yeah, how's it going, Ben? Sorry, mate. Ben saying, "Hi, lads. Sorry, haven't been here. Been playing football with my friends, and was playing a bit on PlayStation before checking YouTube. No worries, mate. No worries, Ryan. Totally understandable, mate. You young, so yeah, it's totally understandable. You guys that are young like to play the PlayStation and stuff, mate. But thank you, Ben. It's always good to see you whenever you can drop in, mate. So thank you for that, Ben. Hope you've had a good start to the week, mate. But yeah, as I say, always appreciate you coming getting involved whenever you can, mate. Good to see you, Ben. So, ball played forward down this near side. Oh, it's gone straight back to the goalkeeper. So Cambridge now build from the back. So thanks for that, Ben, and welcome to the show, mate. Stevie saying, evening, Ben. Cool. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Ryan saying, come on, Reading, 4-0. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Thanks, Ryan. Stevie also saying, evening, Ryan. Top stuff, guys. And Ryan saying, hey up, lads. How's it going, Ryan? Top stuff, man. Don't forget the ladies. I know, not sure we do occasionally have ladies in the chat as well. But nice one, Ryan. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you guys. Luxury supercar. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Welcome to Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us, mate. Luxury supercar saying, hey, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Always good to see a new face in the chat. As now the ball played long, both sets of players challenging for it. It's now Reading come away with it. Now Reading playing the ball forward as they get the ball in behind, coming racing into the box, getting the shot off. Oh, and it's deflected. And now the goalkeeper making some desperate saves there. He managed to keep it out, but Reading managed to pick up the pieces further up the field. But Reading just had about 3 or 4 shots on goal in the box. Sorry, I couldn't describe every one, guys, but the ball was pinging about like you would not believe. The first shot went in, and then it ricocheted back out, and then Reading got another shot, then it pinged back out, then another shot, then it pinged, and it was like that. It was like literally like table tennis. It was pinging about back and forth. But what some amazing saves there by the Cambridge goalkeeper as he manages to keep Reading out. Reading now with a possession just inside their own half as they try to come again, now playing the ball out wide to this near side as they play it forward, but it's cut out by by Cambridge as they play it back to their goalkeeper. Now Cambridge kicking the ball long up and out to that far side as they now come forward, racing up towards the edge of the Reading box at pace. As now Reading come to challenge and block the ball, deflects away out to this near side as both sets of players challenging for it now. All this going on the edge of the Cambridge box before eventually the referee blows for the foul. But yeah, some real life in this game, guys. So thanks for that, Luxury Supercars. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fandom. Ben saying, got school tomorrow. I can't be bothered anymore. Okay, right, Ben. Well, keep putting keep putting the hard work in, mate. School's important for your future exams. You need to learn so that you can have a good job when you're older, mate. I know school's boring, but give it your best because it's not for anybody else, mate. The effort you put into school it's only you that it's going to benefit when you're older. Now, Cambridge coming forward, knocking the ball into the box as it's crossed in and knocked towards goal, and the goalkeeper manages to gather that, and that released the pressure for Reading. But yep, I totally understand school's boring, Ben. I totally understand that, mate. But as I say, try to do your best because it's important for your future, mate. But thanks for that, Ben. Stevie's saying, hi, Luxury, welcome. Nice one, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Top stuff. And Ben also saying, evening, Luxury. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. Thank you very much. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Ball chipped forward now by Reading as Cambridge intercept it on the halfway line. Now playing it out wide to this near side as now Cambridge coming forward again. Reading coming across to challenge for the ball, but Cambridge still with a possession as they play it inside now and come towards the edge of the half circle as they knock it out to that far side. Now coming towards the byline as they try to cross it in and do, but it's knocked away by Reading, and eventually it's gone out on that far side for a throw into Cambridge, midway inside the Reading half of the field. Cambridge trying to take it quickly, but the referee not happy with that as he blows the whistle for Reading to retake the throw-in. So nice one, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Ryan saying, good morning, ladies, and good night, lads. Laugh out loud. Thank you for that, Ryan. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Awesome. Positivity, as always, from you guys. So we've got a throw-in on the far side now for Cambridge. Ben is saying, loving the commentary. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, mate. And just as much as I always appreciate you guys with your positive comments and chat in the chat. So thank you very much, Ben. It's really appreciated as you guys always contribute to the show as well with your positivity and great football conversation. So thank you, Ben. Nice of you to say, mate. Top man. So corner on that far side now for Cambridge. Ball comes in towards the near post. It's headed away by Reading. Now Cambridge picking it up on the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's over the bar. And I think that will be a goal kick. It did take a deflection on the way through. Oh no, it could be a corner actually. Yep, it's come off the top of the head of the Reading player. So I think that's going to be a corner on the far side. So yep, corner. Second corner now for Cambridge. Corner comes in as it's knocked away up the field and out to that far side. Now it's crossed back into the box as it's headed away again, but Cambridge picking up the pieces as they chip it forward now, coming back into the box. Reading challenge for the ball, but Cambridge still with the possession as they play it towards the byline. And again, It deflects behind off a Reading player, and that will be another corner for Cambridge on the far side. Cambridge really trying to keep the pressure on here. So nice one, Ben. You're a star, mate. Absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Top stuff. Ryan saying, Neil Collins assessing Barnsley. Late arrival in the summer. Transfer window, 5 a.m. Congrats. As the corner comes in now. Corner comes in as it's right into the mix of the bodies. Knocked towards goal, and it's knocked away out to this near side, and that should relieve the pressure. Yeah, just headed wide of this near post. So that will relieve the pressure for Reading. Congrove, Owen, and Dodge, and Jamie McCart. Okay, mate. Well, thank you for that, Ryan. I've been not hearing a lot about Reading, about Barnsley with players, but I've been hearing a lot about. No, there's been a lot reported about the manager with Barnsley. Ryan also saying, here's hoping for Fortress Oakwell in September. Benson, O'Keefe, Style, and McCarthy should all be available for Burton Albion at home. Well, yeah, that's obviously, yeah, you want to beat the opposition when they're at their best, don't you, Ryan? So yeah. Although we've got another 2 weeks until we're now with the international distractions, haven't we? So, although I know that some of the lower league football will still be playing. So yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Ben saying Sunderland are Premier League quality, in my opinion, beating teams like Southampton 5-0. Yeah, well, they were in the Premier League a few years back, weren't they, mate? So yeah, like I said, I think you're right. I think you're spot on, Ben. I think there's quite a few clubs down there in the Championship that is definitely potential Premier League clubs, aren't they, mate? So, yeah, well said, Ben. Got to agree with you there, mate. But like I said, I think there's also a few other clubs in the Championship that are more than capable of holding their own in the Premier League. So if you just joined us, guys, we are 37, just coming up to 37 and a half minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. So we're just waiting for the game to get back underway. With throwing on that far side. Now it comes in as Reading now build from the halfway line. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Ben. So I think you're right, mate. To be honest, I think it's only a matter of time before Sunderland get themselves back in the Premier League, mate, to be fair. So yeah, well said, Ben. Thank you, mate. Now the goalkeeper with the ball as he plays the ball forward now. So they look to try and get in behind that Cambridge defence, but it's too far forward, and eventually it bounces out on this near side for a throw into Cambridge deep inside their own half of the field. Well, deflected straight back out of play, and that will be another throw into Cambridge deep inside their own half. Don't forget, guys, please do feel free. It's still 0-0, so you feel free to drop a score prediction in if you've got one, guys. Let me know how you think this game will go. We also got, as you probably noticed, guys, we are finally good with YouTube. We are now a proper YouTube channel as we've got the Snapchat available to us for the first time tonight. Don't expect it to be activated tonight, but it is available for the first time tonight, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. 4 years working on the channel, and now we are finally an official YouTube channel. So lots of work to do yet. A lot of work to do yet. But as I say, first night tonight with the Snapchat, which is a fantastic achievement after 4 years of hard work. Ball over the top now as the Reading goalkeeper intercepts that. And now it's knocked out to this near side as Reading come forward again But yeah, drop your comments in, guys. Want to hear any score predictions? And you guys got any thoughts on how you think this one's going to turn out at the end? Let me know if you think what score you guys think it is. We've got it coming together on that far side now as the referee blows for the foul. This is actually in a good position though. Why do players need to do that? Just blocked him off there, and the referee's blown for the foul. So it's going to be a free kick to Reading, and it's literally right on the edge of the goal box, literally right on the corner of the box, guys. If you think of the goal box, the far corner on the far side of the pitch is literally right just on the corner. So good opportunity potentially here for either a cross, possibly even a shot. Ryan saying can't wait for Pizza Cup. Barnsley and Grimsby. Yeah, the Pizza Cup. Yeah, mate. I do like the cup competitions. I do like them, mate. So yeah, cross comes in now from the free kick, and the goalkeeper manages to claim that, and that will relieve the pressure from Cambridge. But yep, I agree, Ryan. Yep, loads of cup games tomorrow. Is it the Pizza Cup tomorrow? Is it the EFL tomorrow? I've not. I know there's cup games tomorrow, but I've not checked which one it is. But yep, should be um cracker. Is it the Pizza Cup or is it? Let me have a quick look. Where are we? I thought it was the EFL trophy tomorrow, but might be right. Oh, now ball played forward out to this near side is now Cambridge coming forward towards the edge of the Reading box. Now coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? They have, but it's just wide of the post. And I think it took a deflection. So that might be a corner to Cambridge on this near side. It did look like it took a deflection off the Reading player there, trying to. Yeah, it's the CFO. Yeah, so it's a Pizza Cup tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. So loads of games in that tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for that, Brian. Should be good tomorrow, mate. As I say, what who did I just say? Bolton playing Salford tomorrow as well in that. So my club with a derby game tomorrow. So thanks for that. Stevie saying, well done, Gaz, well deserved. Thank you, Stevie. I really appreciate that, mate. And thank you. You have been a massive help with helping get the channel to this stage, Stevie. So I always appreciate the fantastic help and support that you give me in the background with the moderating. So thank you, Stevie. It's as much an achievement for me, mate, as it is for you. You definitely made your contribution to help us reach that milestone. So thank you, Stevie, and thank you. Well deserved to you as well, mate. But also the fans, the regular fans of the fandom community, also made their contribution to us getting to this stage. So all you guys that come in regular, give yourself a pat on the back. Ryan saying we are F. I'm not sure what that means, Ryan. We are F. I hope that's not what I think it means. Anyway, now Cambridge coming forward. Challenge comes in from behind by Reading, but they get away with it as they kick the ball long now up the field. Now Reading coming forward down the middle as Cambridge challenge for the ball, but Reading managing to keep the possession. Knocked out wide to that far side as now Reading come forward. Chipped in as it's headed away out to this near side by Cambridge. Cambridge now picking up the pieces as they try to knock the ball up the field. So Reading now with the possession on the halfway line. Now played forward. So I can see a comment here from Pedro Navarra. Sorry, mate, I'm not highlighting your comment because I don't understand what it means. But welcome to Football Fandom UK. I'm happy to highlight comments that are clean and respectful and that make sense. But if you don't make sense in your comment, I'm sorry, guys. I won't be highlighting it. That is definitely something new I'm introducing to the channel. If your comment doesn't make sense, I will not highlight it. So yeah, apologies, Pedro Navarra. If you want me to highlight your comment, mate, you need to make a comment make sense so I can understand what you're actually saying. But welcome to the show, Pedro Navarra. Ryan Clark saying, I'm in Group F. Right. Oh, sorry, I'm following now. Thank you for that, Ryan. Appreciate it. Appreciate you correcting that, mate. I was a bit confused with what you meant there, but thank you, Ryan. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. And Ryan just saying, sorry. Top man, thank you, Ryan. No need to apologise, mate. I just wasn't sure what you meant. As you know, we're trying to keep the chat positive, so I wasn't sure if it was meaning something else. But thank you. I do trust that you keep the chat, your comments clean, Ryan. You've been a regular member of the Fandom community, so thank you for clarifying that, mate. You're a star. So we've got another corner here for so thanks, Ryan. Saj White Shadow is saying, is Wrexham in the league above this one or below? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I'm not actually sure, to be honest, mate. I think I'm Wrexham in League Two. I'd have to have a look. I'll have a quick look. I think it's League Two that Wrexham are in, I think, if I remember rightly. But I don't know. There's so much movement in the league, and so I cover so many clubs on Fandom. It is hard to keep up with it sometimes. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, Wrexham are League Two club, and they're currently sitting 13th in the league, mate. So there goes the halftime whistle. League Two. Yep, as Ryan just put there, League Two. So nice one, Ryan. Thank you, mate. And welcome to Football Fandom, Saj White. Great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show and welcome to the channel. And also welcome to the Fandom community. So yeah, Ryan just confirming that League Two. So thank you, Ryan. So guys, let's quickly go to the match stats and I will show it on the screen for you guys to see how that game first half has gone in numbers. Just bear with me. Bear with me a second, guys. I will bring it up on the screen so you guys can also have a look at it. If it loads up. So here we go. Just turn that down a bit. So bear with me a second, guys. It's coming on your screen now any second. Just let me get that rid of. Screen. There we go. There we go, guys. Should be coming on your screen now. Don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I will read it out to you in case you're listening on a small device. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 8 for Cambridge and 8 for Reading. Shots on target, 1 for Cambridge, 3 for Reading. Possession, 42% for Cambridge, 58% for Reading. Passes, 164 for Cambridge, 228 for Reading. Pass accuracy, 66% for Cambridge, 77% for Reading. Fouls, 6 against Cambridge, 9 against Reading. Yellow cards, only 1 issued to a Reading player. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, none. And corners, 4 for Cambridge, 1 for Reading. So there you go, guys. I will leave that on the screen so you guys can also analyze it at your own at your own pace during the halftime break. So feel free to drop your comments in, guys, if you've got any thoughts. let me quickly let you guys know what we got coming throughout the week. It's a bit of a quieter week this week, guys, as we enter into the international break. But as Ryan correctly pointed out before, tomorrow evening, we got a number of EFL trophy games going on. So if you're a lower league fan, plenty of football for you guys to enjoy tomorrow evening. On Wednesday, I don't. There's a lot of ladies Champions League qualifiers. If you guys are interested in that, loads of ladies Champions League qualifiers on Wednesday. Also, the internationals start to kick in with a friendly as Gibraltar, which is part of the UK. Technically, guys, they're taking on Malta in an international friendly on Wednesday evening. So that could be a good for both of those nations. Also in the Euro under-21s qualifiers, Georgia under-21s taking on Gibraltar under-21s as well. So also a game in the FA Cup qualifier, and which is Dallaston Town v Sporting Calassa. And also a few games in the lower leagues in Scotland as well, with University of Stirling taking on Albion Rovers, Camanard Colts taking on East Stirlingshire. Also one game on Wednesday night in the Irish Premiership as well. That's a cup game, but obviously we don't particularly follow the Irish League apart from Northern Ireland. We do follow the Northern Irish League. On Thursday, guys, we start with the international games on Thursday evening, as the first UK nation taking part is Northern Ireland, as they take on Slovenia. Northern Ireland travelling away to Slovenia on Thursday night. That's a 8:15 kickoff. So that's a European qualifier as well, guys. So very much a competitive game. Loads of international friendlies also being played on Thursday night, as Wales playing in the international friendlies as they take on South Korea at home. So yeah, some interesting games on Thursday night. And then on Friday night, guys, Scotland take on Cyprus. As Scotland travel away for that game. That's also a 7:15 kickoff on Friday evening. So, big game that for Scotland. And then on Saturday, we have excuse me, guys. On Saturday, we have England taking on Ukraine, as England travel away to Ukraine to take on Ukraine at 5:00 kickoff. That one, guys, on Saturday. I think. Let me just check. I think that is the only game we've got on Saturday that's relevant to a UK nation. Loads of League One games being postponed that should be being played on Saturday, but many of them being postponed, as the only ones going ahead at 3:00 is Exeter City v Leyton Orient, Stevenage v Carlisle United. Those are the only games showing at the moment going ahead on Saturday for League One. Many games be postponed because of players playing for international duty. And then also on Saturday, loads of League Two games. At the moment, only one game looks to have been postponed in League Two, which is Barrow v Morecambe. At the moment, all the games in League Two on Saturday showing like they're going ahead. So yeah, plenty of football coming at us this week, guys. Plenty of football. So let's quickly go back to the chat, see what you guys are saying. Ryan is saying, can't wait for new game this month, FC 24 football game. Oh, okay, Ryan. I can't say I've heard of that, mate. I stopped playing football games a few years ago, me, to be fair, because because I can't. I get too stressed with them. I'm too competitive, mate, for football games. Just way too. I always think that the game's having a go at me. You do when you play these games. Sometimes you feel like it's working against you. But I hope you enjoy it, Ryan. I hope it is worth the wait, mate. I hope you enjoy it. If that's uh, something you're looking forward to, top stuff. Sedge White Shadow saying, what's your favourite Premier League squad? I like Newcastle United. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Sedge. When it comes to Premier League, mate, I try to be as neutral as possible. Obviously, I'm building a football channel for fans, and obviously, we cover a lot of clubs on the channel. We cover all UK clubs on the channel, so I do my best to be neutral as best possible, mate. Apart from my own club, that I support, which is obviously in lower leagues. My club being Bolton. I'm a Bolton fan, but I just love football, mate. I just absolutely love football. So, yeah, but I do have, as most of us do as fans, I do have a soft spot for some clubs, as I'm sure you do yourself. Most of us do as fans, but like I say, most of the time when it comes to Premier League clubs, I do my best to be as neutral as possible, mate. So thank you for that, Saj White. Great question, mate. Um, Stevie's saying, cool. Saj, really hope Newcastle have a good season. Yeah, I'm really happy to see Newcastle fans enjoying the football again after all the troubles under Mike Ashley. Was so hard to watch Newcastle fans going through that, because we know that Newcastle fans are very passionate fans. They just love their football, and all they want is to see that their team competes. That's all they want. They don't expect to be winning World Cups or anything like that. They just want to see their team compete. So yeah, I've got a lot of respect for the Newcastle fan community. As I say, they've been starved of success for a long time, but they're going to get to enjoy some over the next few seasons, aren't they? So thanks for that, Stevie. And Stevie also saying, also looking forward to seeing them in the Champions League. Yeah, I am, mate. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Newcastle in the Champions League, but also looking forward to seeing Brighton as well in the Europa League as well. Should be interesting to see how both teams get on in Europe. But I think, I think definitely exciting to see how Newcastle get on. So thanks for that, Stevie. Saj White Shadow saying, yes, I thought they would play better vs Brighton. Yeah, maybe just maybe a bad day at the office. I was quite surprised with that game. I thought it'd be a tighter game. I agree, mate. Yeah, yeah, well said, Sadji. I thought, as I said, mate, I agree. I thought it'd be a tighter game. But like I say, maybe Newcastle just having an off day. But they've been playing pretty well, haven't they, overall? So I think hopefully they'll get back to their best soon. And Saj also saying, gotcha. Okay, mate. Okay. Well, thank you for fantastic contribution in the chat, Saj White Shadow. Thank you for that, mate. Although I'm not sure if that's account name's a little bit strange, isn't it? Ryan Clark saying, I thought you was Wigan Athletic fan, Gaz. Laugh out loud. Yeah, okay, mate. No, I'm a football lover, as you know, Ryan. I always the only time the only time I've got anything against Wigan is when my club play them, but uh, the rest of the time, I wish my rival clubs the best, as long as they don't win when they play my club. But thanks for that, Ryan. I got to give you a laugh for that one. Stevie saying, laugh out loud, Ryan. That's swearing at Gaz in it. Laugh out. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I suppose that could be classed as bad language, couldn't it? So yeah, Ryan also agreeing with that. That's top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Top stuff. Uh, Saj is saying, I'd like St. Maxim, but he left the squad this year. Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was quite surprised with that, mate. Although, to be fair, it might have been for the best interest of the team. Maybe, I don't know. He is a good player, no question about that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Manchester, I don't know. I thought he was still at Newcastle. I didn't realise he'd left. I've not heard of him left. Maybe that's a transfer that I missed. So yeah, thanks for that, Saj. I don't remember hearing about him leaving though. So yeah, that's a new one on me. I presume he went over the summer then, but maybe the manager just didn't, just didn't. don't like. You got to remember sometimes, guys, managers will let players go to maybe bring in players that will help with more variety, with more options, for more manoeuvrability within the team. But you are right, Saj. He is definitely an exciting player, and yeah, I'm surprised to know he left because I didn't actually know that. So thank you for that, Saj. Top man, thank you for the info. I didn't realise he'd actually left Newcastle. But like I say, guys, I cover so much football. It's not surprising that I do miss some stuff sometimes. So yeah, thank you for that, Saj. Appreciate you letting me know, mate. As you say, he definitely uh, a, a talented player, isn't he? So let's hope we're going to have some goals in the second half, guys. It was a good game, good first half, and Cambridge were the team more in the ascendancy. But I think as the game went on, Reading started to come into it more and more. But like I say, Cambridge definitely the team with the momentum in the first half. I would say, even though the actual possession stats don't suggest that, but they look the most dangerous out of the two, to be fair. But as I say, as the first half wore on, Reading did get themselves more into the game, started to create more going forward. But like I said, they've also got to play a very cagey game because Cambridge looking to try and attack Reading at speed at every opportunity. So we are about to get back underway, guys. Let me quickly put the team news back on the screen for you guys to see. There we go. So, yeah. Stevie put in, please remember to hit the like button. Yes, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Really would be appreciated, especially if you're a Cambridge and Reading fan. Likes will give me an indication in the channel. As the channel goes in the future, we will always be doing match watch alongs, but in the future, we may have to be a little bit more selective with games as the channel grows and we introduce more types of shows. We'll always try to keep doing the match watch alongs, but like I say, we may have to be more selective in the future. And if that is the case, we will be picking streams that get the best views and the best likes. So if you are a Cambridge fan or a Reading fan, please do hit the like button, guys. If you have already, thank you very much. So we're back underway. As the ball pretty much knocked straight at our play again on this near side. That's not a surprise. We had loads of throw-ins in the first half. So Reading now with the throw-in as they take it quickly. Ball comes into towards the halfway line. Is now Reading knocking it out to this near side. Oh, got a corner. Reading playing the ball forward, and Cambridge not under too much pressure have ended up knocking it out of play, and that will be a corner on this near side. So corner comes in. It's deep towards the back post, and Cambridge have ended in heading it behind again for another corner. So yeah, thank you, Stevie, and yeah, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you if you have already. Glasgow Rangers saying hello, Gaz. Obviously, I told you the other night that something happened, but I'm here to try and focus my mind away from that. Well, yeah, fair enough. Glasgow Rangers, welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you. Um, Yep, absolutely. You've got to try and obviously distract your mind from whatever it is that's bothering you. I've had that problem myself a few times in my life. But yep, I hope we can help you take your mind off it, mate. And I'm sorry to hear whatever it is that's happened to you. Obviously, it is not the right time and place to talk about it, but if you need to talk, mate, you are more than welcome to message me on Twitter or Instagram. So, yeah, thanks for that, Glasgow Rangers. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Ball played out wide to that far side now by Reading, as both sets of players challenging for it. Now, Cambridge coming forward. Oh, no, sorry, they play. They're running in the wrong direction as they run towards their own goal, but play it back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long. And now we've got a collision of two players as Reading take the free kick quickly. Ryan saying, Stevie, who you following? Who you follow, mate? Bet you Blackpool, laugh out loud. No, Stevie's a Bury fan, mate. Stevie's a Bury fan. Stevie saying, no, not Blackpool, mate. Give you another guess, then we'll tell you. Oh, sorry, Stevie. I didn't realise you were trying to get him to guess it. My bad, mate. Stevie's saying, welcome, GB. GR, sorry, mate. Nice one, Stevie, top man. And GB, Glasgow Rangers also showing that team consideration. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. And Ryan is saying Blackburn Rovers. No, mate, no. I just told you it was. Did you not hear me? So no Ryan, not Blackburn Rovers, mate. I did just tell you. Obviously, you mustn't have heard me. I'll let Stevie answer you. So ball knocked out of play on this near side. That's going to be another throw into Reading. As they take it quickly now, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now, goalkeeper playing it out wide to that far side is now Reading coming forward. There you go. There you go, Ryan. Stevie's put no Ryan Bury. So now, ball coming forward down this near side. You should know that, Ryan. We've got a good variety here, mate. That's what we're all about. You know, we cover some Premier League, but no, not many glory hunters here at Fandom, mate. we're good, good amount of fans right across the Football League spectrum here at Fandom. So yeah, that's what we love about the channel. We do cover Premier League. Don't get us wrong, guys. We do cover Premier League, but we don't prioritize it here on Fandom. We try to give same consideration to the EFL and Scottish football as we do to the Premier League. So now Cambridge kicking the ball long down this near side as it's headed out of play. And that will be a throw into Cambridge midway inside the Reading half of the field. So nice one, Stevie. Ryan saying, all right, cool, top man, Ryan. And Ryan saying, how life in non-league, laugh out loud. Mate, I don't think Bury fans will be bothered about being in non-league, mate. Bury fans just happy to have a football club again. Glasgow Rangers saying one thing I have been focused on for a while is Champions League. Fantastic. It's very good. Yes, mate. As you know, we do the European competitions out here as well. I love Europe, mate. I absolutely love the Europe. Not just the Champions League. I love Europa League as well. I really do love all the European competitions. Although, if there's one I dislike the most, it probably is the Champions League because well, I'm not going to speak bad of it, but to me, there's question marks about the Champions League. Big question marks. I don't like the way it's seeded. I think that's rigging the competition, if you ask me. But it is what it is. So Reading now playing the ball out to that far side. Now long ball forward as Cambridge intercept it, but Reading knocking it back in the direction it came from. But Cambridge with the possession now as they try to clear their lines, and it's deflected as Reading trying to keep the pressure on. Now Reading with the ball as they now come into the box, trying to work it through the amount of bodies as eventually Cambridge do knock it away, blasting it out to that far side, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in. So thanks for that. Glasgow Rangers. Stevie's saying, feels great to be back at Gig Lane. Absolutely. And so it stood, Stevie. I know for you guys that are Bury fans, you guys just happy to have your football club back again. So I don't think anybody's going to bother you guys with banter at the moment, because you guys just on cloud nine to just be happy. And that's what I mean when you spoil. I think when you get what happens to Bury fans, it humbles you and you makes you realise just, just how important it is to enjoy the community aspect of your club. What your club achieves is a bonus. But yeah, fantastic to see Bury back uh, as one club, and also fantastic to see it under fan ownership. Yeah, because Bury's now reborn, but it's under fan ownership. No rich owners interfering with the running of the club. Cambridge now on the attack down this near side. Ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away, and that will be a corner on this near side. So absolutely well said, Stevie. Ryan saying, how long with Bury go back? How long will Bury go back in league? It would take about 10 years for Bury to get back to League Two, mate. There's about 10 leagues to work through down there in non-league. So it'll take about 10 years for Bury to get back to League Two, mate. Ryan is saying, I would say 66 years or 3 years. No, mate, it's about 10 years it is. It's about 10 years it takes. If you start at the bottom of the non-league pyramid, you've got to work your way all the way up. It takes about 10 years. And that's if you're getting promoted regular. Corner comes in now for Cambridge. Knocked away out to this near side as Cambridge regain possession. Now playing it up the field. But thank you for that, Ryan. Now Cambridge coming again. Stevie's saying, don't know. Depends how well we do. Yeah. But if you keep winning, mate, if you keep winning and getting promoted, it will take you about 10 years. I think with Salford, they came from the bottom, I think, and it took them about 10 years to get up, 10, 12 years. So it's not a 5-minute thing if you're at the bottom end of the non-league pyramid. Ball comes in now from the corner as it's headed behind, and that will be a goal kick. So thanks for that, Stevie and Ryan. Thank you, guys. So we're going to have a goal kick now as we get back underway. So now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long out to that far side as it's knocked out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in. If you just joined us, guys, we are just 55 and a half minutes gone, still 0-0. Cambridge now with a possession at the back as they chip the ball forward down this near side. It's intercepted by Reading as they knock it forward, but it's Cambridge that now challenge and win back the ball as they knock it out wide to that far side. Now Cambridge on the attack as they come racing forward up towards the Reading box. Reading now trying to get bodies back behind the ball as Cambridge now come into the box. Ball played in, shot comes in, and what a save there by the goalkeeper as the ball is deflected behind, and that will be a corner on the far side. Really good effort there, good shot, and good save by the keeper. Stevie's saying, don't know yet. Thanks, Stevie. Sorry, guys. Sacho, come to that in a minute. Corner comes in, taking short as it's knocked away to the edge of the box. Now cross comes in as it's headed away and deflects out to that far side, and that's going to be a throw-in. Saj is saying, I like Luton Town. What a great achievement getting to the Prem. Absolutely, yeah. Well said, Saj. Well said, mate. Well said. I think they're going to struggle. But it doesn't matter if they struggle. The main thing is they get that first year of a Premier League paycheck, And I think, as I keep saying to other fans like Norwich and stuff like that, getting in the Premier League is half the battle. Once you get in it, you have to accept that you may go back down. But once you get in it, then paychecks make a massive difference because it allows the club to invest. So, yeah, I agree. Saj, well said, mate. Thanks for that. And Stevie also saying, completely agree, Saj. Nice one, Stevie. Absolutely. Great comment there from Saj. So Cambridge now with the ball as they knock the ball long down this near side. And it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw in. Life for Metal. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Life for Metal 88 saying, hello. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the show, mate. Ryan is saying my stepdad went my all right, stepdad went to Barnsley. Gunner knocked went to Barnsley. Gunner knocked down our club down Asda by it. Someone saved our club. Hey, that don't make sense, Ryan. That don't read right, mate. My stepdad went to Barnsley. Gonna knock down our club. Right. Don't knock down our club as to buy it. Someone saved our club. Awesome. Well, that's what we want to hear, mate. Absolutely. But fantastic to hear that. I think I do remember that a while back, but it's very vague in my head. But yeah, absolutely. That's awesome, mate. Barnsley fans love their football. So you guys, absolutely great to see that you guys saved your club. I think a lot of clubs in the trouble these days, to be fair, Ryan. Ryan saying the 50s. Yeah, I think it happens a lot, mate. It's getting worse in it these days. But yeah, fantastic to hear that somebody saved Cambridge, sorry, Barnsley back in the day. That's great news. Thanks for that, Ryan. I wasn't actually happened where that happened back in the 50s, so a bit more knowledge there from Ryan. Stevie's saying hello. Life for Metal, welcome. Nice one, Stevie. You're a star, absolute star. Thank you, Stevie. Life for Metal saying, Cambridge, come on. Bet 120 euros on them, on you. Okay, mate. All right. So you bet. All right. So fair enough. Are you actually a Cambridge fan, mate, or you just enjoy having a little flutter? But yeah, hope you get a good result on that, mate. It's a lot of money. I presume you get a good return on that if you win. So Cambridge now knocking the ball down the field as Reading intercept it. Now the ball knocked up the field. So thanks for that, Life for Metal. And as I say, mate, I hope you got good odds on that. Stevie's saying, whoa, that's some bet. Fingers crossed you get something back. It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely some bet. He must fancy the upset. I'm guessing. Is that it, mate? Life for Metal. Are you fancying the upset, mate? Are you feeling that this game, because let's be honest, guys, would be a little bit of an upset. Come on, the size of these two clubs is huge. Reading, big club. Cambridge, a medium club, I would say, compared to Reading. At least if we're talking about stadium size and stuff like that. So Reading knocking the ball about at the moment on the halfway line as they play it out wide to that far side. Now Cambridge challenge for it. But it's Reading that come away with it. Now Reading playing it into the centre as they play it out wide to this near side. Now Cambridge come to press the ball as Reading tried to play it in behind, but Cambridge read it well and managed to just see the ball out of play, and it's gone behind, and that will be a goal kick. So thanks for that, Stevie. You're right, mate. Millsard saying just finished weightlifting and what minute? It is currently just coming up to 62 minutes gone, mate. Still 0-0. Welcome to the show, Millsard. Hope you've not been working too hard, mate. I've done my weightlifting for today. I've been doing house removals today, so I've lifted plenty. I don't need to go to the gym. I do house removals when I'm not doing Fan Den. So that keeps me fit enough, although hopefully it won't be doing it for much longer. So thanks, that Millsard. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you've had a good workout. Awesome stuff from Millsard. Stevie's saying hello to you, Millsard. Laugh out loud. Nice one, Stevie. Millsard returning that same consideration. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes as always from you guys. Don't forget as well, guys. Please do hit that thumbs up if you have. If you haven't, and if you have already, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So Reading now with the ball. On the edge of their own box as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Cambridge coming forward to try and press the ball from the front. Now Reading play it out wide to this near side as they chip the ball forward now up towards the centre circle. Now Reading coming forward into the Cambridge half of the field as Cambridge come to try and challenge for the ball, but Reading still with a possession as now they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's headed away. But Reading picking up the pieces on this near side. It's now they come towards the byline. Cross comes in, knocked away by Cambridge. But now Reading pick it up again on the edge of the box as they keep Cambridge boxed into the edge of their own box. Now Reading with another cross as it's deep this time. And the goalkeeper manages to gather that to relieve the pressure for Cambridge. So nice one, Millsard. Ryan saying, hey up, Millsard. How are you keeping, bro? And Millsard, top stuff, mate. Top stuff, Ryan. Awesome. And Ryan, Millsard there is replying, good. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Top stuff. So, as Bob sets plays challenging for it on this near side. Cambridge come away with it. Cambridge now chipping it back to their defensive line as now they play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now plays it long up the field, up towards the halfway line as it's Reading that intercept it. And now Reading play the ball forward, but it's cut out by Cambridge as they now come forward. Glasgow Rangers saying, rate my team out of 10. Kane, Lewandowski, Haaland. Well, that's one for you guys. I think that Glasgow Rangers, I'd have to give that some thought. And if I give it the thought that it needs, it's going to distract me too much from the game, mate. But on the first glance, it looks like an interesting team, that, mate. Looks like an interesting team. Millsard saying Blackpool away is awful. I turned one turnstile to get in crowd and one burger place for 2,000 Wigan fans. Yeah, you guys were playing with Blackpool the other day, weren't you? Is that all it is? One turnstile? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm surprised Blackpool get away with that with the health and safety rules this day and age. But thank you for that, Millsard. Well, that seems really strange because Blackpool's got a new stadium. They only built a new stadium a few years back, so that seems really strange. That's really strange, but thank you very much, Millsard. Appreciate you making me aware of that because it's something to maybe query it with the Blackpool in the future. Why there is only one turnstile for fans? That's really strange. It's a bit of a safety issue, if you ask me, or it sounds like it could be. But obviously, I've not been to Blackpool's new ground. I went when they used to play at their old ground, but I've not been since they've got their new ground because the new ground's right in the centre of Blackpool now, isn't it? But I did go when they used to play at their old ground. Glasgow Rangers saying I haven't been to away end in Bloomfield Road, but rest of the stadium is nice in my opinion. Yeah, like I say, mate, they built a new stadium a few years back. It looks really nice from the outside, but I've not been into it. I went before they built the new ground years ago when I was younger, but I've not been for a few years. And like I said, they have built a new ground. But yeah, thanks that Glasgow Rangers, top man. So now Reading with the possession midway inside their own half as the game's just dropped off a bit at the moment, guys. Now Reading coming forward as they chip the ball out wide to this near side. Now come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's headed away. Cambridge now picking up the pieces outside the box as now they come forward, racing up towards the halfway line. A challenge comes in, and that's going to get him booked. The Reading player there with a bit of an aggressive challenge coming in from behind, just lunging into the challenge. That, in fact, if you ask me, that potentially is a red card because there's absolutely no intention to get the ball, and he could have hurt the player there. Hutchinson with that challenge, but yeah, that's questionable that he's only got a yellow for that. Dangerous. That looks really dangerous. Saj saying the new stadium for the Philadelphia's Union out here is in the US is really nice. I wanted to go to see Messi, but tickets were too expensive. Thank you, Saj. Yeah, I don't know. I know I saw. Is that I've seen a few games over in America. Obviously, we do cover the American games in the Premier League during pre-season. And you guys out there in the States have got some absolutely beautiful stadiums. I've not seen the one. I might have. I'm not sure. I can't think of the one you actually specify in Saj. But I have seen a lot of the stadiums out there in the US, and you guys are absolutely got some amazing stadiums. And I love the fact that I keep hearing that Americans like to have barbecues and stuff like that outside the ground before games. I think that's awesome. That creates a real fun festival feeling. So, yeah, thanks for that, Saj. Hope you get to go and see him soon, though, mate. Fingers crossed. Hope you get to go and see him. So, yeah, hopefully you'll be able to. The ticket prices will drop at some point, and you'll be able to go and see him. Let's hope so, mate. But yeah, thank you for that info, Saj. Millsard saying the stadium near beach need beach, so the stadium near the beach. So I went there before the game. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I know exactly. I know Blackpool well, mate. I know Blackpool really well. Yep. You're right. It is really close to the beach. It's only literally 50 yards, well, 100 yards from the beach, something like that, maybe 150 yards. Literally just walk up a street and you're on the seafront, aren't you? So we've got another yellow card being issued here. So if you just joined us, guys, we're bang on 70 minutes gone, still 0-0. As we're about to have a free kick for the goalkeeper, kicking the ball long up the field. Both sets of players now challenge for the ball. So, yep, thanks for that, Millsard. You're right, it is close to the beach, mate. Very close. Hope you enjoyed the trip. Hope you enjoyed the trip there, mate. So now Cambridge coming forward down that far side as they race now towards the edge of the Reading box. Reading trying to challenge for the ball, but Cambridge have managed to keep it under pressure as now they creep forward now on the edge of the Reading box, knocking it inside. As now Cambridge trying to get the shot off, but Reading trying to block it. As now Cambridge deflect it out to this near side. Now the cross comes in towards the back post. It's headed away. As now Cambridge do get the ball and get the shot off, but it's just wide of that far post. And I think that will be a goal kick. But it's starting to look like we're going to get no goals, isn't it, guys? And Millsard saying, yep, nice trip. Cool. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Good to hear that you enjoyed the game, mate, and enjoyed the trip. I know probably the result wasn't as enjoyable for you, but at the end of the day, the main thing is to go and enjoy it, innit? Whether you win, lose, draw, whatever it is. But the main thing is definitely to enjoy the game. We're having a substitution here for Cambridge. Was we? Yeah, I forgot. I was just checking what that finished. But good today. Yeah, to make the best of it, Mulzard. Absolutely, if you can't, as you say. And one thing I love about you, Mulzard, is you're always positive, mate, no matter what the result for your team. I know it's frustrating to lose, but I love that you always seem to have the true football lover spirit where you accept that you win some, lose some. So now Cambridge with a ball over the top. Oh, they've got him behind here. Can they get the shot off? Oh, the goalkeeper coming out and closing the space, and it's deflected behind, and that is going to be a corner. But that is probably the best opportunity we've seen this second half for Cambridge. It was just a ball chipped over the top, getting in behind, and managed to get the shot off. But he was always fighting against the defenders, trying to catch him up and stop his momentum. Corner now taken towards the near post, knocked away as Cambridge pick it up on the edge of the box. Now playing it back out to this near side. Cross comes in, headed away by Reading. Now the ball cleared up the field as it goes all the way back to the Cambridge goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Milzard. Good to hear, mate. Sedge White saying, is it still 0-0? It is, mate. Yes, it is. We're 70, just coming up to 74 minutes gone, still 0-0. So thanks for that, Sedge. Stevie saying, it is, Sedge. Nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Ball played out. Now Cambridge coming again as they come down the middle. And another challenge from behind by Reading. Savage. The referee should be sending one of these Reading players off, if you ask me. The amount of times now that's happened where Cambridge been on the attack and Reading coming in with challenges from behind, deliberately trying to take out the man. I get that you're going to do that once in a while in a game, very occasionally, because it's as the saying goes, isn't it, guys? Taking one for the team. But Reading have done it now. I think about 3 of their players have had to come in with lunging challenges like that, which is really bad. Milzard saying, still can't believe we scored 89th minute to equalise, then they scored 95th minute to win. Well, Milzard, come on, mate. I know you know your football, mate. You know how it goes. You got to play it till the last second. As we know, mate, Bolton and Wigan fans should certainly know about that. How many goals both Bolton and Wigan can score in the last stages of games, but also concede in the last stages of games. So both our clubs are bad for that, mate. So yeah, I think, but not to worry, Milzard. You'll go again soon. And who are you playing tomorrow, Milzard? In the Pizza Cup? Who you guys got tomorrow? Cambridge now with a free kick, and it's a poor one, as it's well high that, and it's gone over, and that will be a goal kick. Milzard saying, but fair play to Blackpool. Well, top man, Milzard. That's the spirit we like, mate. Nobody likes seeing their team lose. But that's the sign of a true football fan, Milzard. Top man. Absolutely, mate. Sometimes you got to do that, mate. Sometimes you just have to take your hat off, admit the other team was the better team, and just move on to the next one. So, yeah, top stuff, Milzard. Loving that, mate. Top comment. So to me, in my personal opinion, that's the sign of a true football fan, when you can acknowledge that sometimes you just doesn't go your way, does it? Just doesn't go your way. But some fans just get too irate with it, don't they? Milzard saying not playing tomorrow. Right, okay, nice one, mate. Thank you. Are you in the? You must still be in the Pizza Cup. It's the group stage. You've got to still be in it. So when you're playing that, Milzard? Saj saying, man, I got above 0.5 goals on a parlay. I got cooking. Lads, better put in some work. Thank you, Saj. Still time, mate. Still time for them to get a winner. So, yep, thanks for that, Saj. Stay positive, mate. As you know, late goals can go in. So that might work in your favour, mate. So now Cambridge with the possession on the halfway line. Millsard saying our first Pizza Cup game is here on September the 19th. Ah, right. Okay. Thank you, Millsard. Appreciate you letting me know that. Yeah, they split it in half, don't they? So half play tomorrow and the other half play, I'm presuming, on September the 19th. So, yep, nice one, Millsard. Thank you for the update, mate. Appreciate that. So, are you going to be supporting anybody tomorrow in the Pizza Cup, mate? I know your team not playing, but have you got any games you're going to have your eye on, Millsard, tomorrow, mate? Now Reading coming forward down this near side as Cambridge challenged for it, but Reading managed to keep possession as they play it back to the halfway line. And now switching the play out to that far side. It's now Reading trying to keep the pressure on. Cambridge just chasing shadows a little bit at the moment. As they play it back to the halfway line. Now Cambridge challenge for it and win it back on that far side. Is now Cambridge racing forward towards the edge of the Reading box. Reading trying to challenge for it, but Cambridge keep it as they play it inside. And now it's knocked away as Cambridge trying to keep the pressure on, but they've ended up giving it straight back to Reading with a mistimed pass. And now Reading knocked the ball forward down this near side as Reading come towards the box, edge of the box, ball crossed in as it's headed away by Cambridge out to that far side. And now Reading pick up the pieces as Reading tried to keep the pressure on. Now ball crossed in again, headed towards goal, and it's just wide of that far post. As the goalkeeper did go the right way, but didn't manage to get a hand to it, but it has gone wide. Millsard saying, I'll be keeping my eye on Charlton game because of my cousins. Ah, okay, mate, cool. Yeah. When did I watch Charlton? I've watched Charlton recently. I can't remember when. Was it over the? I can't remember. I'm sure I've watched Charlton recently. Well, yeah, that's a good question. That you think they can push for promotion this year, mate? Kind of. I don't know. Charlton are a hard club to predict what they're going to do, aren't they? Because I don't know. They are capable of getting up, getting promoted, and getting further up the leagues and stuff, and doing well, aren't they? But yeah, they're kind of a difficult club to call, aren't they? What do you think, Milzard? Can they get promoted this season? I know it's not your club, but obviously, I presume you watch them a little bit if your cousins are supporters of them. Ball played back to the goalkeeper now. As now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long out to this near side. Both sets of players challenge for it. It's Reading that win the ball back. Now Reading knocking the ball up towards the halfway line as Cambridge challenge for it, but Reading managing to keep the ball as they now play it back to their defensive line and work the ball out to this near side. Now a long ball forward over the top as it's headed back in the direction it came from by Cambridge, and now into the middle as both sets of players just challenging for it. It's been nodded about all over the place here as eventually it's Cambridge that get the ball down. Now playing it out wide to this near side as they come racing down this near side of the pitch towards the edge of the box. Now Cambridge with the possession as they keep the pressure on as Reading come to challenge for it, but Cambridge managed to keep it. And it's gone behind, and that's going to be a goal kick. So Cambridge, after all that work, they've ended up playing it out behind. Millsard saying, nah, mate, nah, mid-table Charlton for me. Okay, yeah, well, I always have that feeling about them, to be fair, mate. So, yeah, like I say, they don't really, I don't know. It must be frustrating for Charlton fans, to be fair, because I don't know. You never really consider them as a promotion hopeful, do you, really? Georgie, Geordie, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan then, Geordie. saying hello. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fan Then UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Oh, ball gone out, back out of play on that far side again for another throw-in. But so many throw-ins in this game. So many throw-ins. Cambridge now with the possession as they take the throw-in quickly. Now knocking the ball along their back line and out to this near side as now they push up to the halfway line and now play the ball across the field. Now coming forward into the box. Oh, and they've scored! Cambridge have scored! Ball crossed in and they've smashed it into the back of the net as Reading looks stunned. Cambridge with the goal that opens the deadlock. 83 minutes gone, 7 minutes remaining, and Cambridge have scored. Yeah, they just played the ball across the centre of the halfway line, came racing forward down that far side into the box, ball cut back and crossed in, and then just smashed into the back of the net through all the bodies. Defenders trying to block it and everything, but it's into the back of the net as Cambridge opened the scoring. So thank you for that, Jordy. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Then UK and welcome to the show. Stevie's saying hi, Jordy. Welcome, top man, Stevie. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Awesome stuff from our moderator, Stevie. Always making the effort to welcome new fans. Top man, Stevie. Millsard saying, we are meant to play Charlton on Saturday, but got cancelled due to internationals. 5 players called up for Wigan. Right, well, it's best, mate. Best it's postponed, isn't it? You don't want to be taking on anybody when you've got a depleted squad. So, yeah. Thanks for the update, Millsard. Yeah, I did have a look, mate. You're not the only one. There's I think at the moment in League One, there's only 2 games going ahead at the weekend because of clubs cancelling the games because of international duty. So you're not the only club, mate. Have a look at Saturday's fixtures for League One. Loads of fixtures, but they're all postponed because of the international break. I think there's only 2 games at the moment that look like they're going to go ahead. Now Reading with a long ball down this near side as it's gone straight out of play, and that will be a throw-in. So thanks for that, Millsard. Millsard also saying, so Cambridge up next. Okay, mate. Thank you. Cool. Well, yeah. So they'll be on cloud 9, I should imagine, mate, when you take them on. So thanks, Millsard. Throwing comes in as it's challenged by both sets of players. And now it's Cambridge that get the ball down as they play it forward now. Now, ball played in behind us. Oh, the offside flag's gone up. Oh, it's Cambridge almost getting another opportunity there. Reading with a free kick. Saj is saying goal. Absolutely, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Saj. Looks like Saj could be getting a good return on his bet. So thanks for that, Saj. Saj also saying parlay. Saj White saying parlay still alive. Dollars. Thank you for that, mate. Right, Austin Zammit. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Make your comments positive or I don't highlight them. There's absolute that kind of comment, mate. No offense, but that's very childish and immature. It really is. It's like, that's the kind of thing that an 8-year-old would put. Come on, show some intelligence, mate. No offense, but we are all about bringing fans together and helping fans feel part of what we're doing. But we encourage positivity here at Fanden. And if you're going to put comments like that, I'm just going to skip past them. And if you put worse comments than that, I will block them and block you as well. Welcome to the show. As I say, Austin Zammit, but keep your comments respectful, please, mate. Milzard is saying most of our players are U21s, so they get called up all the time. Thank you, Milzard. Yeah, that's a problem for a lot of people. Right, I'm not. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, guys. Just going to get rid of this guy. He's not coming in with positive comments, so time to get rid of him. We don't need that kind of negativity in the chat. And as I keep saying, guys, I'm all about being positive, but I'm also a no-nonsense guy. If people come on putting childish, immature comments like that, I'll give them a warning. If they don't listen to me, then they leave me no choice but to block them. So, sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Sorted. The warning was there, but he chose to ignore it, so it's done. Milzard saying most of our players are, yeah. So thank you for that, Milzard. Thank you, mate. Minnie Mo saying, evening all. How's it going, Minnie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. And good to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. Ball out on that far side for another Cambridge throw in. How you doing, man? Minute. As I say, mate, hope you're having a good start to the week, mate. Always good to see you guys. We've got 13 people watching. We're only on 6 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button. I'm not going to be rushing to do a Cambridge Reading game again anytime soon. If we're going to not get, we can't even get 10 likes. So if you're a Reading or a Cambridge fan, hit that like button, because if you don't expect me to cover your club anytime soon again. Cambridge now with the ball played forward as it's knocked out a play on that far side by Reading, and that will be a throw into Cambridge. So, yeah, welcome to the show, Minute. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you, as I say, hope you've had a good start to the week. Milzard saying, Minute, it's you. Minute, it's you. Hi. Nice one. And Minute, showing that time consideration. Top stuff, guys. Stevie saying, hi, Minute. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Top stuff. Thank you. Minnie Mo saying, just thought I'd pop in and say hi. Mate, you're always welcome. Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Always a pleasure to see you, Minute. Thank you very much for dropping in. Always appreciated, mate. So ready now with the throwing on that far side. There's 6 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this second half. Ball played back to the goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure momentarily for Reading as they now kick the ball long up the field. Cambridge intercepting it now, though, as they come forward down that far side. Minnie saying, just thought I'd... so, yeah, I read that. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, mate. Always appreciate the support. Stevie's saying, always a pleasure, Minnie. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Definitely. Always a pleasure, and always appreciate the support from all of you guys. Milzard saying, yep. And Milzard agreeing. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. So Cambridge now with the throw in. Oh, they've knocked it out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick to Reading. So, yep, nice one, Milzard. Minimo saying, what's the score? It's currently, we're in 2 minutes in added time, and it's currently 1-0, mate. 1-0 to Cambridge. It was 0-0 up until about 5-10 minutes ago. Cambridge scored in the last 10 minutes. So, yeah, 1-0, mate. 1-0 to Cambridge, Mini, as Milzard has already told you there. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. The ball knocked up the field. As Cambridge challenging for it now, winning it in the centre circle. Both players scrapping for the ball. As now Cambridge winning it back, playing it over the top, out to that far side space to run into here. But the goalkeeper comes across to intercept it. Now the goalkeeper kicking the ball long up the field as now both sets of players heading it about. And it's Cambridge that win the possession. Now Cambridge play it forward as it's Reading that pick up the possession now, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Guys, please do hit that like button. We are last time I just checked a couple of minutes ago, we're only on 6 likes. We've got 11 people watching. So please do hit that like button, guys. I don't like to bang on about it all the time, but if we can't get at least 10 likes on streams, then I'm going to have to start mentioning it a lot more. And I don't want to do that. I want to talk to you guys about football. And the more I have to mention the like button, the less I'm commentating on the game and the less I'm replying to your comments in the chat. So please do hit it, guys. As I say, I don't like to bang on about it, to be honest. But if you have already, thank you, guys. Always appreciate your support. Ken Fish, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ken. Ken saying hi, Mini. Mo, how's it going, Ken? Good to see you, mate. And Ken also, and everyone else too. Thank you, Ken. Top man. Thank you, mate. Always appreciate the positivity from you guys. So nice one, Ken. And welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. So now the ball played forward down the field as it's Reading that win the possession. Now Reading knocking it away to this near side. Milzard saying hi, Ken. Top stuff, Milzard. Absolutely awesome from you guys. Positive vibes. Now Reading coming forward as they come towards the edge of the box. Now the ball crossed in. As Reading get it in the back of the net. Oh, I don't know if it's gone in. Is this gone in or not? Well, I don't know. It's showing as if it's gone in, but there's question marks. I think it actually bounced off the line and back out. I don't know. The goalkeeper also taking a knock there. I think it's going to be disallowed. Well, that looks like a goal. That does look like a goal. It's kicked toward goal. It's bounced off the underside of the crossbar, bounced in behind, and then back out. And as it bounced back out, the goalkeeper has managed to gather it as he's challenged by another Reading player. And the referee has given it as a foul on the goalkeeper. But arguably, if that was VAR, guys, that decision would not stand because the ball has crossed the line. So it's technically a goal. And it's been disallowed because the referee has interpreted the whole situation as the foul on the goalkeeper. But the foul on the goalkeeper come after the challenge. After the ball was in the back of the net. Saj is saying, I kicked the like button, laugh out loud. Thank you, Saj. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Really appreciated it. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Top man. Thank you. So Stevie's saying, evening, Ken. Nice one, Stevie. And now the ball knocked back to the Reading goalkeeper as Cambridge now trying to just see out this last few seconds. And now they've Reading winning a free kick on that far side. So nice one, Stevie. And Ken Fish saying, had a good day at cricket. Awesome. Awesome. Well, cool. Good to hear that, Ken. I'm not a big cricket fan, but everybody has their own likes and dislikes. So, yep, awesome. Good to hear, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for that, Ken Fish. Milzard saying, first thing I did was hit the like button. Thank you, Milzard. I always appreciate you guys that are regular, that come in. It's just disappointing when we're seeing good views coming in on the channel and the casual viewers that are coming in and not even giving us a fair crack of the whip. They click in, they click out, and make the decision in a split second. Well, no offense, but that's not really giving us a fair chance, is it? But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, to you guys that always come in, that is what hit that like button. That is why I always try to say as much as possible. If you could hit the like button, appreciate it. If you already have, thank you very much. That's why I always make the point of saying, if you already have, thank you very much. Because I know that some of you guys, as you like you, Millsard, always hit it very quickly. So thank you, mate. It's not taken for granted. Really, really appreciate it. Top man, Millsard, thank you, mate. So there goes the full-time whistle, guys, and it has finished. Cambridge 1, Reading 0. So Reading, questions to ask, because I think that Reading showed mistakes in them pretty much right from the first whistle. They were making a few mistakes. They were very much in the game, but like I say, they made a few mistakes that possibly cost them this game. But Cambridge looked hungry throughout the 90 minutes. They wanted it more, and I think they deserve it because they seem to want the result more than Reading. That's my honest assessment, Gavin. No preference either way for either team, but I would say that Cambridge, through watching the whole game, Cambridge wanted it more. So Cambridge winning, coming out on top with a late goal, winning 1-0. So yeah, Minnie Mo saying hello, Ken. Nice 1 minute. And Ken also saying, just enjoy sports for its drama. No, absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, nothing wrong with liking the cricket, mate. Nothing wrong with that. I've got a few friends that like the cricket. It's just never quite grabbed my interest, to be fair, mate. That's all. But yeah, each to their own, mate. Nothing wrong with that. And can totally understand why people do like cricket. But yeah, absolutely. Well, awesome stuff. So, guys, let's quickly share. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to bring up the match stats for you guys to look how that game went in numbers. So just bear with me a second as I bring it up on the screen. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. There we go. So I will read it out to you in case you guys listening in on a small device. So here's how the full time is gone. Here's how the numbers and the stats look after the full time whistle. As you know, it's finished 1-0 to Cambridge. And here's how it looks in numbers. Total shots 17 for Cambridge, 13 for Reading. Shots on target 3 for Cambridge, 4 for Reading. Possession 42% for Cambridge, 58% for Reading. Passes 318 for Cambridge, 439 for Reading. Pass accuracy 61% for Cambridge, 76% for Reading. Fouls 8 against Cambridge, 15 against Reading. Yellow cards 1 given against Cambridge, 4 given against Reading. Red cards, none. Offsides, 3 against Cambridge, none against Reading. And corners, 9 for Cambridge, 5 for Reading. So there you go, guys. Let's go to the chat, see what you guys are saying. So yeah, well said, Ken. Thanks for that, mate. Minimo saying, have good week, everyone. See you all soon. Come on, Scotland on Friday. Absolutely well said, Minute. Yep. Hopefully we're catching that game for Scotland on Friday. As you say, mate, get right behind all the UK nations this weekend with the international games. But thank you very much for dropping in, Minute. Always a pleasure to see you. And always great to have you involved in the chat. So thank you very much, Minnie. Enjoy the rest of your week, mate. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you possibly on Friday for the Scotland game. Millsard saying, congratulations, Campbell. Is that Cambridge? Cambridge, I think that. Cambridge, yeah. Nice one, Millsard. Absolutely top man. Thank you, mate. Yep, they deserved. I think they were hungrier today, to be fair, Millsard. They seem to want it more than Reading, which I'm quite surprised about, actually. So thank you for that, Millsard. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you tonight, mate. You're a star. Ken saying Scotland the brave. Yeah, mate, absolutely. I want to see Scotland do well, mate. I want to see Scotland progress and qualify for another tournament. I think Scotland need to be in major tournaments because you guys always bring that party atmosphere to a major tournament. And for me, that makes it that little bit extra. In fact, the more UK clubs involved, the more UK nations involved in the actual tournament, the major tournament, the better it is. Well said, Ken. And let's hope Scotland can do really well. You guys had a fantastic start to the European qualifiers. Ken also saying an even game except for the all important scoreline. Absolutely, yep. Well said, mate. That's what matters, in it, Ken. Putting the ball in the back of the net. So, yep, totally agree with that, mate. Saj is saying, good job calling the match, bro. I'll try to catch the next Prem League match if you have one coming up. Yeah, mate. Yeah, we do. We cover all UK football. We cover Premier League. We cover EFL, and we cover SPFL, and we also cover internationals as well. So thank you very much, Saj. It was great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Fanden, and welcome to the Fanden community as well, mate. Good to hear that you got had a good result for your for your bet tonight, and hope you get a good return on that, mate. So thank you, Saj. Take care, mate. All the best, and thank you. Great to have you involved tonight. Stevie saying thanks, Saj. Nice one, Stevie. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. And Millsard saying Cambridge has had nothing to eat today. If they're hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry, mate. I'm very hungry. I've not had nothing to eat since dinner time, so I'm really hungry. And I've had a really busy day today. But yeah, you know what I mean, Millsard. I like that. Thanks for that, mate. That's a good one from Millsard. And Ken Fish is saying, ate some biscuits, man. Thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, guys. So, right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because I've got work early in the morning. So sorry to cut the show short, but as I said to you guys, we have officially been acknowledged now by YouTube. So we had Snapchat for the very first time tonight, which was awesome. We're going to be doing a lot more games, but we're also going to start. Obviously I can't always do it on weeknights because of my work commitments, but we are going to hopefully start doing match watch alongs with post-match reaction shows on certain games as well. Like I say, it might be a bit difficult to do it through the week with my work commitments, but we're certainly going to give it a try at weekends to try and give you guys chance to actually have your comments read better, because obviously during match watch alongs it can be difficult sometimes to have conversation with you guys. So if we do half an hour post match reaction, it gives you guys to come and chance to come and talk to me about whatever football topics you want to talk about. Like I say, it won't be on every game, guys, but I will start drip feeding that into the games coming up over the next few weeks on the channel. So I just thought I'd give you guys the heads up that that's coming. You will see it when you see it. You will see it on the thumbnail. I will put it in the thumbnail if there is a post-match reaction planned, so that then you guys know that at the end of that game, you can come and talk football with me. So thank you, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Millsard saying, good luck on your work. Nice one, Millsard. Absolute star from you tonight. Positivity coming in from Millsard has been amazing. So you're a star, mate. Thank you very much. Really, really do appreciate it. Ken saying, thanks for another good stream. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for the positive vibes, mate. Always a pleasure to have you involved, Ken. Enjoy the rest of your week, mate. Stay safe and well. And thank you very much for coming and getting involved. Guys, don't forget, before you jump off, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. But if you have already, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. So thank you, Ken. As I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your week and stay safe. Look forward to seeing you again soon, mate, when you've got the time. Stevie's saying, thanks, everyone, for joining. Please hit that like button. I hope to see you on future streams. Nice one, Stevie. You're an absolute legend, mate. You're an absolute legend. So thank you, mate. Top man, Stevie. And Ken is saying, TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Loving that. Nice one, Ken. And Millsard with the final word. Top man, Millsard saying, bye, everyone. Nice one, Milzard. And you deserve the clap, mate, for your amazing positivity in today's stream. So thank you, mate. So yeah, guys, apology. I'm going to jump off now. I'm really hungry. I've been at work all day today, so I'm really hungry. But thank you, as always, for your positive comments and conversation and your positive vibes. Always appreciate it, guys. And I can't wait to enjoy the next stream with you. See you again soon. Bye for now.